Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for ReZero Season 2, Episode 7. So, last time we have Subaru in a sticky situation with Petra probably dead. She was buried in a pile of rubble, and Subaru was holding her arms separated from her body. So, not great for Petra right now. We do have no idea what happened to Ram in that situation. I'm pretty sure we saw the dragon Strider thing, whatever it's called, dead. So, and I think we might have saw Ram's ribbon, if I remember correctly, if that's Ram's ribbon. And then also Elsa said she took care of Frederica. So, it's not looking good. I'm thinking Subaru needs a restart, but now he got pulled into the room with Beatrice, so we're gonna see what happens there. Is Beatrice gonna stop him from killing himself? What is Beatrice gonna say? Why didn't Beatrice protect the mansion? So many questions, but we are only gonna get answers if we watch the episode. So let's get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah, he's trying to die. Jeez, Beatrice. Don't heal him. Hmm. I like how like the memory of Frederica was her with like all her clothes off, about to go into the fight or about to transform or whatever. Damn. I mean, I've always known that Beatrice is like that, like stubborn personality, but probably deep down cares for Subaru and stuff. But you can definitely tell there. Squeaky chair. Damn, Subaru. Poor Beatrice, because she has no idea, that he can return by death. So she's just trying to be good. Yeah, she has a thing with Betelgeuse. But what is it? Hmm. So she can't say without Roswell's permission? That question isn't in the book. Hmm. Wow, so Beatrice is part of the witch's cult? Which means the witch's cult extends far differently than I thought it did. mother. Is she trying to talk herself out of the fact that what Subaru said is true, or does she mean what she said? I don't know. Who opened the door? How did she get in? So, is Elsa with Beatrice at all, or... Oh, well, that'll be a reset. That'll do it. Unless Beatrice, like, saves him. Oh, look at Beatrice's face. Damn. Yep, there it goes. Well, here we go again. Time for Amelia to freak out. Alright, so I hope he kind of tries to manipulate it to go similar to the first time. Because the first time everything went, like, pretty good. Except for when he got to the mansion, of course. Okay, so... jump skipping through a bunch of this stuff. Ooh, what was that look from her for? Could she tell he's, like, reading from a script, or did that happen last time? I don't remember. I'm assuming since we didn't see what he did, he's doing a similar thing to the first time. Because that dinner is where they all freaked out, where Amelia got mad and all that. Otto. So people are able to tell he's acting a little differently because he's just been through this so many times. Oh. Alright. Alright. Things playing out a little differently. So is he angry she left? Yeah, how did she leave then? I imagine it's whoever she's like contracted with all the stuff that she can't do and stuff like that from last episode. She said they can't do it, but you could make her and stuff like that. Maybe they're the ones that helped her get out. Alright, so what's gonna happen here? Or she can kill you. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. So what are they doing out here? Yeah, I have no idea what he just said either. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so she has like more interesting that it is that specific. Ah, Bauman. Yep. Interesting. Hell of a loophole. 10 years. Okay. A suggestion. Oh. He's approaching it differently this time, but he's still saying it this time. Ooh. Oh. Is he about to die again? Okay, no, he's just... Damn. Well, that's not good. He's gonna get out of here at some point to go save the people in the mansion. Super, damn it. Oh, the witches. Yep. Ugh. Yeah, so things are changing because, well, one of the reasons is because of that scent that's on him. Oh, he tried to reset himself. Hmm. Okay, so he's not as loyal to Roswell as I thought he was claiming in the last episode. But maybe he was just trying to play along with, like, being with Roswell. Or Ram's trying to sense him. Oh shit, Otto knows. Wow. Paying him off. Damn it, Otto. Well, shit. Hmm. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like over or something. I was like, like this? Oh. Reuse you. She just feed him? I assume we time skipped past him taking more than one bite. I imagine. Or did it knock him out? Okay, no, I don't think so. Oh jeez, he's going back through everything. Oh my god. He's trying to kill himself by beating his head into the floor. Man. Oh. Who is it this time? Otto? How did Otto find him? Jeez. Oh man. Well, that might motivate Amelia a little more. Oh, damn. Hmm. How is Otto so good at this? I'm suspicious, but maybe it's nothing. Hmm. Hmm. Huh? Why is he so shocked by that? I mean, that's that's kind of wholesome. Aw, don't say it like that. Subaru. Damn. Alright. Friend! Alright. Subaru's got a friend! Interesting. That episode was good, but definitely not as exciting as some of these previous ones. But we learned some interesting things that I don't quite understand about Beatrice or what they could mean, essentially. So we'll talk about those a bit. Aw. In the outro, I just realized that Ram is covered with blue, like Rem, you know? I wonder if that was intentional. Oh, after credit stuff. Well, he was able to hear from that far. Wait, what? He was just doing, like, magic or something. Helper. Is this gonna be some kind of shenanigans? Ram! Uh-oh. Garfield mad. Oh shit. Oh shit, he went beast mode. Alright, so that is the end of episode 7, guys. Whew. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, not the most crazy episode we've seen so far, but it wasn't bad. I guess first things first is talk about Beatrice, because that's, like, the first thing that happened, so might as well, right? And probably, like, at least for me, the most interesting out of everything from this episode. But yeah, so Beatrice follows the gospel, which makes me wonder. Now, we've seen all these connections being made and all these lines crossing between, like, Roswaal, who seems to talk with great, like, respect towards the Witch of Greed, right? And then we have Beatrice, who talked fondly of Betelgeuse, right? So I'm wondering if Roswaal's tied up in the witch's cult, and how that all ties back to Amelia, right? Because the way it sounds like is Amelia has nothing to do with the witch's cult. She seems completely innocent of it all, you know, assuming she's not just acting this whole time, but I don't think she would be. I think that'd be, like, a really stupid, like, character change for her to just suddenly be like, I've been part of the witch's cult this entire time! Ha! Roswaal and Beatrice and I have been working together! Like, but no, like, so Beatrice says that everything that she's done, like, goofing off and everything with Subaru and all that has been part of the gospel, and that's why she's done it. In any normal circumstance, she would have never done that if it wasn't part of the gospel. But I'm wondering how much of that is true, because, like, I don't know if it's being coy or what the right word is for it, but there is, like, that type of person out there that, you know, doesn't want anybody to believe they did anything, I don't know how to put it into words, but basically, I don't really have another comparison, but basically what Beatrice did, where she's like, I only acted this way because of this other thing that, like, made me or told me to or whatnot, you know? I would have never acted that way on my own. I don't know if that's being coy or what, but I've seen that kind of thing in other shows too, where the person's like, you know, where they'll save someone and they'll be like, I only did it because it's my job, you know, where they really like the person but they pretend they don't. And I get the feeling that there's a big chunk of Beatrice that is that, where she does really care, obviously, but I still don't know how much of what she's done up till now has been part of the gospel and hasn't been part of the gospel. We know that saving Subaru right here wasn't part of the gospel, which is interesting. I shouldn't say the fact that Beatrice did something that wasn't part of the gospel is interesting, not the fact that Subaru isn't part of it, because we've obviously seen these witch cultists like killing him before, so it's not surprising that they wouldn't care if he dies. But man, that's interesting. So, I mean, we've had it hinted at with Betelgeuse, but I thought he was just crazy. So does the gospel like auto update the text written in it, like with magic or something? Like, because if Beatrice has been following this gospel the whole time, how do like new orders come in? Like, I don't think the gospel predicts the future, or maybe it does like very slightly, but I can't imagine it predicts like way in the future, right? Because that would just be ridiculous. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe that's how Elsa knew that Subaru would be returning at X time, is because of the gospel, but I don't know. Because obviously, if she's saying like a lot of what she does is because the gospel tells her to, she would have to know how to react before the situation comes up, right? Like if it said save Subaru in the gospel, it's not like someone goes up to her and says like, Beatrice, I need help, and she's like, oh, 1 second, pulls out her gospel and reads it and checks to see if it says, do I help here? Okay, it just updated, yes, I do help, So it seems like it might be like a little bit in the future where it's like, you're gonna help Subaru today with this, But I don't know, that's just my interpretation based off like what we've heard of these like multiple different people talking about the gospel. So, and I wonder if that's like, does that lead straight back to the witch, or is there another like manipulation behind it? Because the witch seemed to be manipulating Betelgeuse, but as soon as it came to Betelgeuse being inside Subaru during season 1, the witch didn't care about Betelgeuse and just like kicked him out, right? So I'm wondering if either the witch is doing this, is part of this cult. Like, obviously it's like the witch's cult, so I think she is, but I'm just wondering if she just likes Subaru more than Betelgeuse, so she just was like, oh, whatever, he's my little underling dude, but this is the important figure. Subaru is the important one, so, I'll kick his spirit out of your body and let you be free, And obviously she keeps bringing Subaru back to life, so I don't know. There's so many things to consider, but I guess those are my theories on that. I mean, I don't know. It's super interesting though, but seeing Beatrice get so shook up, it's definitely interesting. I think things are starting to go maybe a little bit awry. That like maybe we saw what Beatrice looks like when she doesn't have the gospel to guide her, where she didn't know what to say, she didn't know what to do because maybe the gospel didn't tell her what to do yet for it. So she's not as just like emotionless and stuff like that, but yeah, that was definitely an interesting part of the episode, and rough just seeing her, like, caring about Subaru, not letting him kill himself, because obviously we want Subaru to kill himself so he can reset this and save, everybody that, had died at that part in the mansion, but at the same time, you're looking at it from Beatrice's point of view, where you're like, man, she's just this, at least she looks like a young girl, right? And, I don't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's older than most people in the show, at least that we've seen, I think. But, so, I mean, it's just weird, like, seeing this young girl being, like, trying to stop someone from killing suicide, or from killing themselves, killing suicide. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. No, but, and then she mentioned mother. Now, I mean, and she always, like, talks down to humans. So obviously we know that, I don't think she's a human. I don't know what she is yet. I don't think we've ever been told what she is. But she's obviously not human. But what is Mother? If she's a part of this cult, my first thought is the witch, right? Like, maybe she calls the Witch of Envy, Mother. But if not, then I'm not really sure who Mother could be. We haven't really had any kind of examples of that, you know? But at least we don't have any examples of who Beatrice's mother could be that I can remember, you know? Unless it has something to do with Puck, because she's always obsessing over Puck, but I don't know if Puck would be considered Mother, especially since Puck is a guy. So, I guess, yeah, the Witch of Envy is my best guess for that, but without any other options really to come up with. But yeah, so the witch is sent on Subaru every time he resets, which I talked about just the other day, which I mentioned hadn't come up in a bit, but it came up again, so that's cool. It's what's causing problems. So it seemed like this reset that he just had was him trying to do things the same way that happened the first time, I think. Because I don't think Garfield got all, like, angry about Subaru wanting to, like, go against Roswell's plan and stuff like that at that dinner. And I don't think Amelia got mad because Subaru tried to, you know, say he wanted to do the trial for her and didn't have the faith, you know, where she got mad that time. I don't think those things happened, so I think he tried to do it like the first time, but then things were happening, like, slightly different here and there, and I think it might have been because, Garfield was able to smell the witch's scent on Subaru, which changed the way he treated Subaru, you know, versus the first time where he didn't have that scent on him. But yeah, and I guess Garfield was gonna let Subaru just do his thing as long as Subaru didn't interfere with rescuing Sanctuary. But as soon as Subaru mentioned, you know, I want to do the trials instead, Garfield's like, alright, he has the witch's scent, he wants to do the trials, you know, what's up with this, what's going on here? And then he took drastic measures, so that's interesting. I wonder what he's gonna do, what he's gonna do now, because he got out with Otto. I was a little suspicious, but apparently, like, Otto just thinks Subaru's his friend. I mean, it seemed a little ominous that Otto was able to actually find Subaru and save him, all while avoiding Garfield. But if Ram was involved this whole time, then that makes a little more sense. It's a little more believable now. So, but yeah, I guess just Otto thought of him as a friend, so he turned down the gem even after he looked at it that way. I could have sworn I thought Otto was just going to go for the money and keep his mouth shut. But I guess instead of going for the money, Otto went to Ram, and then I'm guessing Ram is who helped Otto avoid Garfield the whole time, or Otto's just more skilled than I thought, you know? But Otto's such, like, a whimpering, like, I don't know, I see him as this, like, whimpering little kid that, like, so I find it hard to believe that he was able to just avoid Garfield by himself this whole time, you know? But as soon as he walked out and saw Ram, I was like, okay, that must be how it happened. But I love Ram's sassiness. Like, I was a little annoyed by her, like, what felt like arrogance in the first season. I liked Ram, but I wasn't the biggest fan. But now that we're getting to, like, get used to her character more and stuff like that, I just feel like she's sassy, and I kind of like it, you know? But yeah. Anyway, and then we got a loophole, which, honestly, I have a feeling it might come into play, or maybe it's just to explain Frederica a little more to us. but I'm a little bit disappointed with that whole part, because kind of like what Ryuzu apologized for, saying, sorry, we spent so long to give you a little bit of information, you know? I felt like they spent a lot of this episode, like, bringing Subaru out into the forest, and then that whole conversation, and that was a lot of time just to teach us that, you know, if you're a quarter blood of something, if you're not completely, like, half and half, then you're able to, escape the forest. So, I don't know if that's somehow gonna come up in anything, or if that was just to tell us that, like, yep, that's how Frederica got out, just to, like, close that little storyline there a little more. And we learned that she was been gone for 10 years, you know. But, so, but I am a little bit disappointed that like, that whole conversation pretty much just led to that, you know? Like, I thought it was going to be something, like, far more interesting and, like, game-breaking, something that Subaru could actually use, but I just might not be seeing the end game, so I'm not going to judge it quite yet. But it's not like someone can be like, alright, well, now we just need to become quarter-bloods and we can leave, you know? It's obviously, that's just something you're born with, so that doesn't help Subaru at all. But like I said, maybe that'll somehow play into the story later on, so they had to establish it now, so that way it makes sense later. So, we'll see. But yeah, fantastic episode. I mean, I say fantastic episode. It was a good episode. I liked it. I wasn't, like, bored or anything. It went by very quick. I enjoyed what I watched. But I just don't think we developed the story as much as we could have. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if Subaru needs to reset again, but I'm falling into that, like, early season 1 loop where, like, he's almost resetting too much. Like, I was hoping he'd be better at this by now, and I kind of want to, like, move on with the story rather than see him keep resetting, you know? But I'm still enjoying it as of right now. I'm just worried about the future of the show that we're going on. So I'm really just gonna trust the show that it's gonna pick up, and we're gonna get past this one point before, because I'm pretty sure this season is, I think season 2 is 2 core, but I don't think the second core is playing right away, right? Like, I think we're gonna have like 12 or 13 episodes right now, I think, and then we're gonna be jumping into. And I don't think we're going to be jumping into the other half right away. I think it might be like skipping a season or something of a season of anime. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'll have to look into that. But yeah, anyway. I think that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel. You can see my Patreon exclusives on there, which I'm watching Soul Eater and Violet Evergarden at the moment. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.